Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one. Welcome back to Pacific Drive. We're actually advancing the plot today, heading to the, whatever the hell the barricade is in the inner zone. I'm in the mid zone at the moment, although not through choice. I use the junction bypass to stick to the highway as much as possible, but the route to where I need to be in the inner zone, you can't actually get there using highways alone. So yeah, here I am back in the mid zone. And it was while driving through the mid zone. Did you see that? Because I didn't. There it goes. At first I thought that was an abductor. That's not an abductor, that's a mid zone anomaly. It's known as a pickpocket. What the pickpocket does, and this is the reason... Oh, looks like my side fuel tank's leaking. Okay. Yeah, what the pickpocket does, it steals bits of your car. Or anything that you happen to be carrying, unless you've got the relevant clothing upgrade to stop it. Let's fix this fuel tank. I completely failed to notice that the reserve can is also leaking. Don't worry, I'm sure it will be fine, he said, as he gets the jerry can from the boot, tops up the fuel tank, which is a good thing, and then, reasoning that it's faster to grab the reserve tank than the jerry can from the trunk storage, tops up the reserve can, the one that's leaking, because I failed to notice. Anyway, I'm now driving with just the one headlight, because that's what the pickpocket does. It grabs bits off your car and makes off with them, which is why it's a really bad idea to do what I'm doing and put all of my repair tools in an external storage bin. Because it can steal the external storage bin, and then all of your repair tools are gone. Oh, crap. Bubblegum buddies. And, yeah. That was an exploding tourist. Fortunately, for some reason, the bubblegum buddies like to grab tourists and try to drag them off as well, which causes the tourists to explode, so they did that right before... come on, bugger off. Okay, there's an anchor over there. And a shit ton of tourists. But the bubblegum buddies have taken the hint and buggered off. I'm going to pop these tourists with a road flare because I don't trust these little buggers gathered around the anchor like that. Because I've basically gotten here using highways, I've got no anchor energy at all. Was there another one back here? There is. Really don't like turning my back on these things. So because I made it to this particular zone using the highways, I had no opportunity to collect anchor energy on the way here. So I'm going to grab what I can on the way to the inner zone. And it's at this point where I realise, oh crap, I've lost the headlight. Let's grab that energy and then get the hell out of here. There is actually still stuff that I need from the mid-zones. In particular, marsh eggs. There's a couple of upgrades for the garage in particular. One is the expanded matter regenerator. So you know that thing that every time I come back from a run, if there are any damaged panels or pieces of equipment on the car, I can put them in the matter regenerator. And then when I come back from the next run, they're fully repaired for free. It's only limited by the amount of stuff that you can put in. Well, there's an expanded matter regenerator, but in order to fabricate it, you need, amongst other things, 240 marsh eggs. There's an even better piece of equipment, the repair station, which basically repairs the car for free and everything in it every time you come back from a trip. And that needs, wait for it, 600 marsh eggs. And the only place to get marsh eggs from is here in the mid-zone, in particular the sort of swampy areas of the mid-zone known as the mires. So I'm keeping my eye open for any marsh eggs, because I'm going to need, well, basically all of them. Oh, bubblegum buddy up ahead. Wait for that to sod off. And the zone's closing in. Well, looks like I need to head for the exit, and I'm not grabbing that other anchor. Oh, this isn't good. And I'm not talking about the radiation on the road. According to the map, I need to take a left turn here, but this is a bridge, which means I need to double back and go down into the canyon under the bridge. Yep, and there's a storm closing in. I'm right next to that one anchor, but no. Ooh, bubblegum buddy up ahead. Let's hope it doesn't notice me and I can make this turn. Marsh eggs. So those big glowing red balls, I can't remember what... Oh, and there's an Arda Investigator truck up ahead as well. Yeah, those big glowing red balls indicate the presence of, they call them salamander grottos, and they're basically, well, these things, wrecked cars that are growing marsh eggs. And the most efficient way of harvesting these things is to use a vacuum. This vacuum doesn't have a huge amount of durability left though. But marsh eggs, I need marsh eggs. So we're going to grab as many as I can. I mean, the zone's closing in, but it's not closing in that fast. And honestly, if I had to choose between harvesting marsh eggs and making a run for that anchor, I'll take the marsh eggs. Let's see what's in the truck. That's some good stuff. That's pretty much all I can carry, even with the expanded backpack. That'll do. It's that was a decent amount of marsh eggs, actually. I mean, it's still nowhere near the amount that I need, but it's a good start. Right, I think I just need to head straight for the exit now and try to outpace the storm. Because I don't know what kind of storm it is. You don't know until you're in it. It could just be a regular rainstorm, which would be great because that would charge the battery. But it could be an acid storm, and that would be really bad because it would damage the car and drain the fuel. Now avoid this cough box. I can actually see the junction exit right up ahead. Taking some low-level damage here. Bit of radiation. Actually, what was that? Is that another salamander grotto? I think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Marsh eggs, good. I don't know how much longer this vacuum's gonna last, but as long as it does, I'll grab as many of these eggs as I can get my hands on. And that's it. Right, I have to pick these up by hand now. You can actually pick up the marsh eggs by hand, it just takes forever, because there's so many of them. Oh, okay, the storm. And, well, this could have been a lot worse. It's just a regular storm. But the high winds in these storms can actually, well, let's just say the car might not be where you remember you left it. So, yeah, let's just get out of here. The junction's right ahead. Thankfully I can stick to the road where the tyres have a fair amount of traction, so I don't have to worry about getting blown off it. Let's take the corners nice and easy. And our next stop should be the Inner Zone. So that's where we're heading. But I'm going to have to go through this Inner Zone junction in order to get there. So, welcome back to the Inner Zone. Red spires. Let's take a quick look at the car. Ooh, extreme conditions in this particular junction, meteorite medley, and that tyre is loose. That's fine, I have a mechanic's kit. At least it's not flat. Well, it's not going to go flat because it's puncture proof, but at least it's not bald. So that's good. Okay, anything else wrong with the car? Let's put the tools back in the side storage. Oh, I've got another 65 marsh eggs in my backpack. I mean, they're not taking up a huge amount of space, but I should probably put them in the trunk anyway. There we go. Right. I think we're good. According to the heads-up display, aside from some minor damage and the missing front right headlight, the car's in good shape. We're doing well for fuel. We're doing well for battery. Whoa! Yep, welcome to the Inner Zone. Radioactive meteorite columns. Right, yes. Oh, there's a squire there. I could probably salvage that thing, but am I ahead of rocks falling out of the sky? Where did the road go? Right, there are actually... There's 4 anchors in this zone. Oh, it looks like the headlights flickering when I turn the wheel quirkers back. That's really bloody annoying. So, my zone exit... Oh shit, yeah, here it comes. My zone exits are heading to the right. There are 3 anchors are heading to the left and 1 anchor on the right on the way to the exit. And I've only picked up 1 anchor on the way here in the previous zone. But I'm really not a fan of this meteorite medley zone condition. As these massive radioactive columns just drop out of the sky. And yeah, they're really, really not fun. And this is apparently a road. It barely qualifies as a track. I don't even know. Is this it? Am I on it? No, I'm not. It's over here to the left. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. There we go. This is the road, apparently. My traction isn't great. And there's a storm closing in. You know, what do I actually need the anchor energy for? I mean, I need it to unlock upgrades back at the fabrication station. So, yes. Oh, is that an anchor? It's close. I mean, the storm's closing in. Oh, yeah. The car will be fine. Wait, whoa, wait, that's not an anchor. That's Olympian. Oh, I'm having that. I'm definitely having that. Oh, I think I hear the abductor. Oh, mucking around with the car. Almost dragged it into the tour bus. Almost dragged it over the can opener. You know what, it's fine. Almost isn't the same as actually. So we're going to have this Olympian, definitely. This stuff is as rare as rocking horse shit. And just for once, there's no radiation. Okay, I didn't get an awful lot, but hey, some's better than nothing. Yeah, look at that. Just dodged the tour bus. Just dodged the can opener anomaly. I'm wondering, can I mean, the tour bus is glowing bright red. So it knows I'm here. It just hasn't exploded yet. I can drive past it. This will be fine. Just checking the route. It looks like I'm probably going to bypass the storm as well. I'm going to let that abductor go by because I do not want to be driving through a cluster of tour buses with an abductor ready to grab me and drag me into them. Okay. Right turn, grab the anchors. Left turn, get the hell out of here. Because, like I was saying, what do I actually need the anchor energy for? Aside from unlocking upgrades at the fabricator. But, oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Let's just get out of here. Nope. This is way too dangerous. I still have to get to the next section of the inner zone. If I park the car up here and get out, either I'm going to get squished or the car is. I mean, I'm really, really close to one of these anchors. And the exit's that way. Oh. Yeah, these flickering headlight, that quirk is back. That's so annoying. That's going to have to be fixed when I get back to the garage. Speaking of getting back to the garage, that's the only other thing I need anchor energy for, to open a portal. But I don't think there's anywhere in this zone. No, there's nowhere in this zone I can open a portal. So I don't actually need the anchor energy to get out. Now, oh shit, no, we're getting out of here. And I don't want to open a portal back to the garage from this zone. I need to get to the exit. Holy shit, man. This... Welcome to the Inner Zone, kids. It takes no prisoners. I need to get to the exit to get my mission objective. The anomaly barricade in the next zone. So I've got no interest in opening a portal and driving out anyway. Let's just get out of here. No, I'm not stopping for fuel. Sod that. Oh, I caught something. How much? Wow. I basically fully repaired this thing when I entered this zone. Front right wing and the rear bumper are about ready to fall off already. Oh, another abductor. Yeah, you can go about your business. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Okay, let's move. There's another devil grinder up ahead, but it's gone past. It's these meteors. What are they called? Falling firmaments? Either way, they'll smash the car and they generate radiation. So I've got no interest in any kind of close encounters with those things. We're just going to move to the next zone, take the exit, advance the story, and try to avoid getting squished. And there's another limb battery converter over there, but you know what? I don't care. We're leaving. Where's the exit? Nothing ahead but radiation. Surely we're nearly there. And the hood of the car's getting kind of wrecked as well. Oh, and it looks like the back seat tank has developed a fault, according to the car schematic. And we're still doing okay for fuel. That's probably going to be a leak. And now the rear driver's side door is about ready to fall off too. And I haven't actually hit anything on the way out. This is just the ambient radiation constantly screwing with the car. Remember, this thing was fully repaired when I entered this zone. Anyway, there's the exit. I'm going to have to fix this car up again. But yeah, that's where we're heading. And junction conditions, perpetual stability. Well, that's a relief. It is still the inner zone though, so I don't trust it, so let's get this thing repaired before we go any further. Do I have a spare headlight? Nope. Can I make a spare headlight? Yes, just a really shitty one.
Give us the rundown, Francis.
What, me?
The electrical grid is your department.
You know the plan as well as I do.
So you'd rather trust me than have to speak up for yourself? Guess you're on your own, driver. Good luck.
Okay, fine. The regular anchors aren't enough to overcharge the arc device to the level we need. But there's an old anomaly barricade we can piggyback onto. It's archaic technology, an early attempt to stop anomalies from drifting out into the wider Olympic Peninsula. It worked for some time.
Until it didn't.
But long enough to get the old wall built.
The barricade's in bad shape, but what's a little rampant voltage leakage? Not like the ghosts and goblins of the deep zone will mind. And if they do, all the better for Francis. Huh?
Appreciate the olive branch, Oppie, but boy, do you have a lot to learn about the paranormal. I'd be happy to give you a primer after all this is over.
Ugh, hard pass. I'm far too old for that.
The car will induce a current along the barricade, in the same way you did it crossing the old wall. Every connection point needs to be induced within a limited time. Electrify the entire barricade, and we'll have all the power we need.
You heard him. Floor it, driver.
So, identified a couple of problems, like the leaky rooftop gas reservoir. Also identified a couple of other problems that I can't fix, like the fragile front right wing, which is just going to have to be scrapped and replaced. And also the rear anti-corrosive bumper, which is also fragile, and it's just going to have to be scrapped and replaced. But, I mean, it's anti-corrosive, which you only really need in the mid-zone, because of all of the acid hazards. Here in the inner zone, it's all about the radiation and the things that go bang. And for that, well, lead-lined and armoured. Or if you can afford it, Olympium. You probably can't afford the Olympium. But the car is almost completely fixed up, as much as it can be. I've completely used up the blowtorch, but I have some repair putty, so this is fine. And I've replaced the missing headlight with a really, really shitty crude one, but it's all I can make. Oh, and this is the point where I finally noticed that the emergency fuel can has a leak, so let's not go putting any more fuel into that. Remember, I did top that thing up. Oh look, it's empty. Gee, I wonder how that happened. Anyway, we are good to go, or as good as we can be. I've fixed the rear seat fuel tank as well. That was also leaking, as was the gas reservoir on the top of the car. It's all been fixed up. Everything is as shipshape as I can make it with what I have. Let's go find that barricade. And like it or not, I am going to be finding the barricade, because I don't know if you noticed when I checked the map before we started driving off, there are no exits from this zone. And there's also no anchors. Yeah. Oh, hang on. A fuel truck. Oh, is that a blacksmith? Yes, that's a blacksmith. Oh, no. Do I want to stop for the fuel though? Oh, hang on, what's that? What is that? Ow, shit! Okay, those explode. Yeah, nope. That took half of my health off. Right, yeah, no, I don't care about the fuel that much. Let's face it. Oh, crap. This particular junction, there's no way out other than finding the barricade. There is no exit. You cannot drive out. There are no anchors. You cannot open a return portal. So one way or another, I'm getting this done because it's the only way out. So basically my options are find the barricade, reach the barricade operating station, do what I need to do when I get there and get out, or die. And let me remind you, we're in the inner zone, and these exploding crates taking half of your health off in one hit, and blacksmiths are sending the car airborne and crashing down to almost certain destruction. This is what the inner zone looks like under perpetual stability conditions. These aren't even extreme conditions. Can I grab some fuel? Not a lot. Well, it's going to have to do. So, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Join me in the next episode, where we'll find out if I'm right to be so optimistic. Probably not. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this one. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.